Hey everybody, this is Shoeless Rob, and today we're going to go over the Imbued Dervish in Powerlust, a game by Bart Manzer. This is a build that relies on crits and the imbue weapons. We have 5 imbues going at once, so we have that from items, and we also have imbue electricity and imbue arcane as skills, and we're Grandmaster in those. On top of that, we just activated Coil, which is the top lightning power, which is going to just zap enemies all around you. And as you can see, you can pretty much walk through a level and kill everything as fast as you can walk through. We've also got some alacrity items on that are going to help us to walk faster. So you always want to remember to refresh that coil as soon as it goes out, and refresh your imbue lightning and imbue arcane every time you do that. Now, it's very rare that you'll have to use it, but you also have arcane eruption as well, and that will do a lot of damage to enemies all around you. It's pretty helpful in the sewers. And if you get surrounded, that's a good thing that you can do. Just spam that. You've got a lot of energy. We'll see why when we get to the items. And you can just spam that, and because of the arcane grand mastery, you'll be getting a lot of energy back every time you spam that and kill enemies. So it'll kind of regenerate itself, and you can keep spamming it as long as there are enemies around you to kill. So again, we're just going to walk through the level, activate our coil, and activate our imbues. Use the imbues we already have from items. And see, every time you have an imbue on, you can crit on every single level of damage. So we can crit on fire, ice, poison, arcane, lightning, and physical damage all together. So those crits are going to become important. We want a really high crit, so that something's going to crit every time you hit. So right now we're going to get to the boss, and we're going to do the exact same things on the boss that we're doing here. Coil, imbues, and whoop him. But while we're doing that, when we get to the items next in town, take a look while we're going over the unique powers that we've also got a lot in crit chance, crit damage, spell power for the imbues. We've got some energy and some life for viability, and that's pretty much what's on all of the items aside from their unique powers. So first we'll look at the items that we've got, and the first up is going to be the helmet with, doesn't matter where you got it, but alacrity is what's important. That's going to help you move fast and just run through everything. Then we've got imbues your weapon with cold. So that's going to freeze the enemies around you so they can't attack you, and also do cold damage. Then we've got imbues with fire. That's going to do fire damage for you. We've got imbues with poison. That's going to do poison damage for you. So we're just stacking those imbues. Then we have the imbue lightning and the imbue arcane as skills. So there's our 5 imbues. Now we have bless, which is going to give us a 15% crit bonus all the time. And your crits can crit, so now we can crit the crit. And you'll notice that we have life, crit damage, crit chance, and weapon bonus, and spell power on all the items. Those are all going to help our damage when we're getting those crit chances and whatnot. We also have 25% of weapon damage is added to spell power, so that's going to help fuel our imbues and get that spell power up. So you want spell power, weapon damage, crits. Now for the masteries, we have Weapon Master, and those are the talents I picked. We have armor at level 7 to get some beefiness, and magic resistance level 7 also to get a little bit of resistance. We have finesse level 7, which is really important for those 3 on the right, which is going to give you your 75% extra crit damage, which is going to be all over the place from the 6 damages that you do every hit. Then we have Shield 1, who knows why. Meditation 4, that's going to give us a lot of energy for our coil. Vitality 4, that's going to give us a little more health and some potions, so that we have a little more survivability. Luck 1, trading 1, just because I had a couple extra points. Sorcery 10, definitely, because you want to be getting energy and you want to have that spell power. Fire 1 for the resistance. Arcane 10, because we want to go all over Arcane, because we're going to be doing a lot of damage with that eruption when we need it, and with the Imbue. Water 1 for the resistance. Shadow 1 for the resistance. Fire 1 for the resistance. Lightning 10, get all the damages on the left and a resistance on the right. And light, just because I had an extra point. Same thing with illusion. So you can see, you can walk through levels. You've got your coil to be doing damage to enemies left and right. You've got your arcane eruption when you get mobbed, and you've got tons and tons of damage and crits to just whack enemies left and right. Storm through them and just storm through the level as you see fit, running around with alacrity like a madman. So you've got that thunder coil down here, and I even have that at a low rank, and it's still doing tons of damage. So it's a great skill. But I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope it helps in your builds. So enjoy, and this is Shoeless Rob. Peace out.